quiet streets. And one house where evil was born. 15 years ago, a boy in a clown mask walked upstairs and never came back down the same. Tonight, he's home again. No motive, no remorse. Just the sound of breathing in the dark. And the shape that won't stop coming. This is Halloween, the night he came home.
Before we begin, a quick warning. Opening Kill is a horror podcast that contains adult language, disturbing themes, and graphic descriptions of violent acts, especially the kills featured in each film. We also dive deep into plot details and character arcs. So if you haven't seen the movie we're covering, expect full spoilers ahead. Listener discretion is strongly advised.
Opening Kill, the horror podcast that slices deep into the genre we love. We're talking slashers, supernatural nightmares, creature features, and everything in between. Every episode, we break down a different horror film, from its killer cold open to its blood-soaked finale. We track the body count, analyze the scares, and give credit where it's gruesomely due. From iconic franchises to hidden gems, you'll find them all here. Hosted by filmmaker and horror scholar Brian O'Connor and Michael Duran, lifelong genre fan and scream scene specialist. So sharpen your knives, turn off the lights, and let's get into it. This is Opening Kill.
And welcome everybody to a special bonus Halloween episode of Opening Kill. My name is Michael Duran. How are you doing?
I am good. My name is Brian O'Connor, and happy Halloween, everybody.
Yes, happy Halloween.
And this is also Opening Kill's 1 year anniversary. So Thank you to everybody. Yeah, to the day. Yeah, seems like it was just yesterday, Michael.
I know. Golly, the years fly by when you're having fun.
Well, you and Hannah are taking the kids out, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And what are they?
Them out. So Penelope is a werewolf, Gilbert is a vampire, I'm Frankenstein's monster, and then Hannah's a witch. So we're going to do some trick-or-treating, and then right after, we're getting in the car and driving to Bend to see Hannah's family. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be a busy one.
But you have all your bases covered with costumes, and characters, so that's great.
We're set. And hopefully the kids will just pass out in the car, and we'll be smooth sailings.
Hopefully, yes.
Hopefully, yeah. Let's knock on all the wood we can find.
Yep, totally. Well, let's jump right into this, our special bonus episode. It is 1978's Halloween.
Yes, just the facts. Released October 25th, 1978. It is written by John Carpenter and Deborah Hill, directed by John Carpenter. It's got a runtime of 91 minutes, set in Haddonfield, Illinois, fictional town, not a real place. And it did a lot of filming in Pasadena, South Pasadena, and actually Hollywood, California. Set decorators did a hell of a job, though, making it feel like the Midwest. Yeah, had a budget of $300,000, and it has made approximately $70 million at the box office, making it one of the most successful independent films of all time, with a rating of R for horror, violence, gore, sexuality, nudity, and language. It's also got numerous awards and is just all around a Halloween and horror classic.
Really, I think, in my opinion, one of the films that kicked off the modern slasher era, and it certainly turned Jamie Lee Curtis into a scream queen.
Oh, absolutely. It's people debate like this one or Black Christmas, which was like the first slasher. I mean, they're both. It's just call them both the origin of the slasher and just call it good.
Yeah. So if for whatever reason you have not seen this film, and if you haven't, who the hell are you? In a nutshell, Where Have You Been takes place on Halloween night in 1963. 6-year-old Michael Myers murders his sister, goes away for 15 years. He ends up escaping from the sanitarium where he's at, returns to Haddonfield and goes nuts. And Dr. Samuel Loomis is the psychiatrist that wants him put away forever, and he's now looking for him, and everybody's looking for him, and that is basically Halloween.
Yeah, it's a manhunt.
The night he came home.
The movie begins on Halloween night. We see the Myers parents leaving. And this is a really cool shot. It's kind of like just this long one take that goes from outside, inside, and with following this, we learn later it is Michael Myers, but this costumed individual who goes and grabs a knife, it's all from his point of view. So you're seeing his hand reach out, grabbing the knife, and walking up the stairs and into his sister's room, who just got done boning her boyfriend, and is sitting there without her top. So the fact that Michael just walks in, that's a red flag right off the bat. Not a good brother. And then he becomes an even worse brother because he proceeds to stab his sister multiple times. And along the way, he did grab a mask, which then makes the camera have these little eye holes in it.
I thought that was brilliant how they did that.
It's fun. It's like, and it's definitely one of like the first person of the killer in these slasher movies that we've ever had. So very, very groundbreaking for the times, for sure.
Sandy Johnson is the woman she was the actress who played Judith Myers. She was actually a Playboy Playmate in 1974. And she is out there on the convention circuit like you wouldn't believe. And I mean, she was Michael Myers' first victim. So why wouldn't you be out there?
Oh yeah. So that's our opening kill. It's a timeless one. Oh my God. Like, this one is so iconic.
The opening kill.
Butcher knife for me.
Yeah, it's one of those where it's like, if it wasn't iconic, probably be a butter knife, just because you don't really see anything. So I mean, this whole movie's pretty light on the gore, but it's just for its lasting impact. I do have to go ahead and give it the butcher knife, even though normally it'd probably be a butter. Just want to have that little asterisk next to it.
And it's interesting. She was killed with a butcher knife, and we're both giving it a butcher knife kill. So I think that's a special award or something that goes to Michael Myers. I don't know.
Could give it like the golden butcher knife.
The golden butcher knife.
Or the diamond butcher knife. There we go.
Oh, the diamond butcher knife. I like that
that's
even
way more
better.
Prestigious. Me too.
Let's
go with that.
Okay, let's do.
That's the first ever diamond butcher knife we've handed out.
That is true. And we'll see if anybody else can claim that title.
We'll see.
So the parents come home, the Myers parents, and there's this little boy who's standing in the yard in his pajamas or costume and his mask, holding a bloody butcher knife. And they get out of the car, and mom and dad just are standing there staring at him before we go into. It's like, it's like it's forever. There's like nothing going on. It's just as the camera, it's probably on a crane and it's going up, and we're seeing, the camera lift up above them, but they're there quite a bit. There's no conversation. There's no movement.
No.
So that's just what happens.
Just parents in disbelief and a child who knows he's going to jail.
Or something. I don't know. His eyes are just dead. I mean, he's just not there.
I mean, Loomis has a special word for his eyes. It's the devil's eyes.
That's right.
Speaking of Mikey, there he is. I switched him with Sam.
Okay. I think I've got one of him behind me too. I do.
There he is.
We both have Michael Myers here. So
yeah, I've
the
got
same one.
Mine,
I think it is the same one.
I have an Amazon one that has blood splatters.
Oh, I don't have the blood splatters on this guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I got that from a random local guy in Medford.
A local random guy
on Marketplace.
That sounds safe.
Yeah, I met behind his house in an alley. It was super dark. It was cool.
Oh,
Nice guy.
great.
Yeah, nice guy.
Nice guy, just trading Funko Pop dolls in the middle of the night.
How it's supposed to be done.
That's right. That's right. Well, we flash 15 years forward, and Dr. Loomis is in the car with Nurse Marion Chambers. They're driving to the sanitarium. It's pouring rain. I mean, it's just, the weather is incredibly bad. And this is kind of a creepy scene that they roll up onto.
Oh, yeah. So they roll up, and so they're into the penitentiary, or it's not a penitentiary, it's an asylum,
Asylum.
Right?
Yeah.
Asylum. So they roll in, and just the patients are all just walking around the yard, like just not a orderly in sight, just chilling, having a good time. And we should mention that the nurse actually shows up in future films, like the sequel trilogy that we covered last season.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're right. They're just wandering aimlessly in their patient nightgowns, and it looks very bizarre.
Yeah, just the gowns flowing in the wind. And then you see something like go up onto the roof of the car. And then you see, this is such a goofy scene. You see like this hand appear, and then it like slaps the glass, and it just cracks. It's one hell of a slap.
Yeah.
To make that window crack. And then they freak out. They get out of the car, and then we learn later it is Michael. He hops in and has a little Grand Theft Auto moment and steals the hideous station wagon.
Oh my God. I mean, in its time, that station wagon was pretty bitchin'. It was like...
It probably was. It was probably a real panty dropper back in the day. But looking at it from 2025 eyes, it's not doing much. It's drying me up.
So he takes off. She rolls out of the car. It's amazing he knows how to drive so well.
Right. And that has been a joke among the fandom for many, many years. I think there is even a line in this movie somewhere where it's like someone asked Loomis, like, well, how do you learn to drive? I was like, someone gave him lessons.
Yeah. I think they probably added that in after the fact when they realized, oh, wait, we need to probably explain how he can drive.
And not just drive, but he drives well. He knows the rules of the road, even though he's never been on a road.
Yeah.
As an adult. So yeah, no, it's very impressive. Michael is a quick learner.
Very much. Yeah. I thought so too. I mean, we'll see him driving around town, doing the speed limit, using turn signals, staying in his own lane. Pretty impressive.
Honestly, a model citizen when it comes to driving.
Not so much when it comes to other things, though.
Right. Then he does have these moments where you're like, okay, chill. But driving, top notch.
Got that down. So he's obviously heading back to Haddonfield, and he ends up killing a mechanic along the way. That's where he gets his fancy outfit.
Yep. His iconic outfit.
Later steals a pale white mask, which is the famous mask.
Right. And all it is a Captain Kirk mask spray painted white.
Right. Right. And Dr. Loomis eventually finds the mechanic's truck on the side of the road, but doesn't see the body. We get to see the body of the mechanic, but he's just out of eye shot of Dr. Loomis.
Just stripped naked. No dignity there.
None at all. But Dr. Loomis figures something's up. So
he sees there's the road sign that says Haddonfield, and he's like, that's where he's going. He's going home.
Yep. And that same day,
we meet Laurie.
Yeah, he spots Laurie going in, dropping off a key at his childhood home because her father's a real estate agent.
Yep.
And that's unfortunately, one of his properties. I don't think he had any takers.
No, I don't think it looks like no one's lived in there since. But we also meet Tommy, who's walking with her up to the house, and he's talking about oh, you can't go up there. That's where the boogeyman lives. And Tommy is obsessed with the boogeyman this entire film. But yeah, they're rolling up to the house. She drops off the key, and then we see silhouette of Michael looking out the porch at them as they then walk away.
Right. And he begins stalking her through town. There's a scene where we see him behind the clothesline. She sees him and freaks out. Then he just disappears like that. There's the scene when she's walking with her friends down the sidewalk, of course, and he steps out from behind the hedge, and then her friends look, and of course he's gone, and they laugh at her. Again, you're crazy. There's nobody there.
There is like a Funko of that scene. It's just so funny because it's just him standing next to a hedge, but this one is so horrible because they didn't bother finishing the mask, so it's just like this much of his face is a mask, and the rest is just bare, and it's one of the ugliest Funkos I've ever seen.
Wow, yeah,
but yeah,
I don't think I've seen that.
No, you should look it up. It's
I will.
Laughably bad.
Yeah,
laughably bad.
I'll definitely check that out.
There's lots of scenes of him stalking Laurie while she's talking with her gal pals and talking about boys they like and just chatting like teens do.
Right.
And there's also a moment where she is in class and looks out the window and sees Michael out there staring in at her, and there's a lot of these scenes that were then redone in Halloween 2018, but they were reversed with like Laurie being where Michael is and Michael being where Laurie is. That was just kind of fun that they did a lot of those throwbacks and callbacks.
Absolutely. Dr. Loomis also arrives in town and realizing that there's a lot of things not happening the way they should be in this town.
Right.
He goes to the cemetery and one of the workers, the groundskeeper, takes him to Judith Meyer's grave. And what's missing? How about the headstone?
The headstone. How much do those things weigh? Like a lot.
They're pretty
right?
heavy. They're pretty heavy. Yeah, that one. It's one of those vertical ones, and that's going to have some weight to it.
I would imagine so. And they're also like in the ground, or at least usually like.
Oh, yeah.
At least connected to like a cement slab. So the fact that he was able to remove this is very impressive, and then transport it to where he needs it to be is also just a feat of strength. He might be like a strong man.
Well, and the fact that he did this without being seen. I mean, that's another.
Too. He's a sneaky little guy.
Yeah, sneaky little guy. I don't think I've ever heard Michael Myers described that way. Sneaky little guy.
Hey, I'm here to do all the weird descriptions. Part of my job description. He also goes to the house and finds like a half-eaten dog?
Yeah. Yeah, there's that and just some other things that he finds. And so he's convinced, obviously, that Michael has come home. Nobody else is really taking him seriously.
Yeah.
Which is odd because everybody would know by now that he did escape from that sanitarium. So they should at least be concerned that that would be a possibility that he would return home.
Right. You would think, but no, everyone's pretty just mellow about the situation. Not too many cares on that police force.
Nope. And so now Laurie and Annie, they're going to be babysitting that night right across the street from each other.
Yep.
Laurie watches Tommy Doyle while Annie looks after Lindsay Wallace. And leading up to that, the trick-or-treaters are out pretty early because it's full daylight and there's trick-or-treaters out in a couple of scenes that Laurie sees them. And I'm thinking, I never went out that early as a kid.
I never did either. It was always dark by the time I left the house. I've always seen people out while it's daylight, but couldn't be me. Maybe my parents just didn't want to go out that early. Who knows?
Well, and this looked like it was right in the middle of the afternoon. It was so light outside, but
I mean, it was sunny California.
True. That is true. So day goes on. Now we're into evening and it's dark. So things start to get a lot scarier. Michael's still out there watching from the shadows. And things start to ramp up now.
Yeah, one of the best scenes is Annie. She's at her house, and she spills something on her shirt, so she's gonna like do some laundry to clean it up, and you see Michael like outside watching her, and you see him like knocking over like this planted pot to make a sound and like scare her, and you kind of just see him, I mean, kind of being a little bit playful.
Right.
And you can see that little playful side come out of him. And you also like the dog's barking, and he's just causing chaos without actually really doing anything, which is another little touch. Like the dogs can like sense the evil in him, and they kind of like freak out whenever he's around.
Right. So, Annie is going to leave Lindsay with Laurie so her boyfriend can come over and they can do what young people do, Michael, on Halloween night.
Go to Pound Town.
Exactly right. So that's done. Michael is actually there hiding in her car.
Annie then is going to go pick up her boyfriend, so she's got to ditch the kid. So she takes her babysitting child across the street and just pawns her off on Laurie. And so then when she goes back across the street to get in her car, we find out that Michael has been in waiting and strangles her.
Boy, that's like a creepy thing to get into your car and not know somebody is like lurking in the back seat, and then, then you die.
Oh, that was like one of my biggest fears. Like I still to this day check the back seat before I get in my car.
Especially if it's nighttime.
Oh yeah, it's always just give it the once over and okay, we're good.
Yep. So that is actually kill number 3 is Annie. She gets strangled and she gets her throat slashed too.
Yeah, for good measure.
If strangling isn't bad enough, we want to make sure the job is done.
And I do love this scene of Michael carrying her body back into the house.
Yes.
It's just casually carrying this body. No one in the neighborhood sees it.
Right.
And that's the crazy thing is he doesn't like sneak around really, but no one seems to notice him.
I know, right? He's very good at that.
Yeah. It's like he's never purposely sneaking, but no, it just doesn't draw any attention, which is very handy.
Very much.
For his line of work.
And Annie is played by Nancy Loomis, or Nancy Keys, as she's also known, who was in a couple of other John Carpenter films, Assault on Precinct 13, and she was also in The Fog in 1980, another one of my favorite Carpenter films. But Nancy is also married to production designer Tommy Lee Wallace, who was the director on Halloween 3. So,
okay.
So later, Linda and her boyfriend Bob arrive at the Wallace house for some alone time. Yep. And they have sex.
They do. They get it on.
And this next scene is pretty cool.
So Linda, they just get done. They're fresh off the sex griddle, and she sends Bob downstairs to get her a beer. She needs a beer. So Bob heads on down, runs out to the car, grabs her one, and when he's on the way back up, he stumbles upon Michael Myers, who, for the first time, he does repeat this multiple times in the future, but this is the first time he does it. He has Bob up against the wall, and then he stabs him with such force that the knife goes all the way through his body into the wall and then sticks there, and Bob is now just a picture on the wall. He's just hanging there. And we do get that Michael moment where he just looks at it and does the famous head tilt to admire his work.
Yeah. I mean, the head tilt is iconic as well. Yeah.
And then he does some more silliness. He drapes himself in a sheet, has like little holes in it, and he has Bob's hat on top of it.
And a pair of glasses.
Yeah. And so he just looks absolutely ridiculous. So then he just goes and stands in the doorway looking at Linda, and Linda's just like, you stop it. You're being silly. And then he kills her.
Yeah.
It goes from stop it to real quick.
Yeah. So, yeah, he was just in a silly mood.
Yeah, he was, dude. There was a little sequence there where Michael was really feeling it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Bob was kill 4, and then Linda was kill number 5.
Yep.
And yeah, it's pretty interesting because he strangles her with a phone cord, but she calls Laurie first.
Mm-hmm.
And just as Laurie answers the phone, he gets her with the phone cord. So all she hears is screaming, and she just thinks that she's having sex because of the moans and everything else.
And I do have to say, Linda's sex noises are awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah.
I hated hearing them. And so,
Yep.
yeah, Laurie doesn't really think too much of it. She's just like, oh, those kids.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't it be me? I'm babysitting. I don't have
That's right.
I don't have anyone sending me to Pound Town, but hey, you get yours, girl.
Laurie ends up becoming worried, and so she goes across the street to check on her friends.
Yeah.
And very atmospheric scene. It's very creepy and scary because now she starts seeing all the bodies.
So yeah, she stumbles upon some of the bodies. Linda is in like some cupboard tucked away, and like she just kind of swings into view. That's kind of goofy. And then she discovers Annie sprawled out on the bed with the Judith Myers headstone at the top of the bed, which doesn't make any sense because Linda was the one who was in the bed. So he takes Linda from the bed, crams her in a cupboard, and then takes Annie. I don't know where he was hiding her away while he had already brought her in.
That's true. He did.
So I don't know where he crammed her for a little bit, but then he went and put her into the bed. He's doing too much work.
He's making it too hard on himself.
He really is. He's never heard of the phrase work smarter, not harder.
Right. No, apparently not.
So yeah, she discovers all her buddies now dead, so she's freaking out. She runs out of the house and is like running up and down the street yelling like, help me, help me. No one really gives a shit. No one comes out or helps her, so she gets back to her house, and you see Michael just like walking slowly behind her and just following her. And that's one of my favorite Michael scenes in this whole movie, is just that walk he does, because it's so good.
It is great. And this scene is pretty tense because, like you said, she gets back to the house and the phone line's been cut. It's dead.
Right.
And you got the two little wee ones that are running around now, too, that she's babysitting. Tommy
not shutting up about the boogeyman.
No.
It's the boogeyman.
That's certainly not helping things. So it's not making it any easier for Tommy and Lindsay, who are running around screaming.
No, they're freaking out. Laurie's trying to somewhat remain calm for the kids, but she's freaking out.
Yep.
And Michael then breaks into the house through the window. And there is, I don't remember exactly when it happens, there is a moment where he goes to stab Laurie, and it's like he just hits her arm. I hate how that scene looks. It looks so terrible. It's so obvious that he's trying to miss her. And that is one of my biggest, like, it sticks out to me so much. And every time I see it, I'm like, I hate, you couldn't have made that look any better. Like, any better.
Well, I mean, considering that they made this for no money, I mean,
I
literally.
Get it.
Yeah, but you're right. That one did not look real legit.
No. And so, like, yeah, there's this whole, like, chase scene through the house. Laurie ends up in one of the closets. Michael, like, breaks in to get to her, and this is where she stabs him with the hanger, right?
Before she got him with a knitting needle and thought she was dead, and then she went to check on the children, but no, Michael rises again.
He does the Undertaker sit-up thing.
This scene really gave me anxiety in the closet, though.
Yeah. Well, because, she stabs him in the eye, and again, thinks he's dead, so she's kind of just like, oh, everything's going to be okay, just kind of breathing, and you just see him, sit up again in the background. And we also see Michael unmasked for like 2 seconds in this final showdown, which a lot of people like gave the Rob Zombie's the the sequel to the Rob Zombie one a lot of shit because it showed Michael unmasked. I'm like, the first one did.
Yeah.
Like, people tend to forget that.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks kind of goofy.
That's true. Yeah, he did. He did. Oh, we do have the arrival of Dr. Loomis here, too, who arrives just in time. And so he shoots Michael 6 times and sends him crashing off
6 times.
6 times.
6 times.
Sending him off the second floor balcony. And when he looks over the edge, guess what? The body's gone, Michael.
Yeah, Michael has left the building.
Yeah. Yeah. So evil doesn't die. It just goes home.
Yeah. Didn't it die tonight or the next night?
Or the next.
Or 40 years later.
No, not until they put him through a grinder. And even then, we don't know if he's actually gone.
We don't. So, he'll come back.
And that is Halloween.
Yeah, the original Halloween. We didn't even talk about the score. That thing is so dope.
Oh, man. Final kill count for me, well, for all of us, because this is what it was 5.
Yep.
Star grade for me, 5, just because it's an iconic film.
It is iconic. Lots of things I enjoy about it. I do think I'm going to do more of around like a 3.5 for it. I enjoy it. I watch it every year, but it is one where some of the stuff hasn't necessarily aged like fine wine, shall we say?
Right.
And it's just a little bit before my preferred era of slashers, because this one it's a little too tame, and some of the acting just doesn't really do it for me. It's still an iconic movie, and every horror fan's got to watch it at least once. But yeah, I think I'm going to settle around a 3.5.
What was your favorite kill?
Favorite kill is probably maybe Bob, even though that kill has been done to death by now. It was the first time it happened, and I'm going to go with Bob.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think Bob would be mine as well. My favorite scene, actually, one of my favorites was the ghost sheet scene because it was just so goofy.
It is pretty goofy.
Like equal parts hilarious and terrifying.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think my favorite scene is the one where Laurie's been walking home from school and like spotted him a few times. And then when she looks out that window and sees him in the sheets, I think that is a great little like scare moment. And just really iconic, like how the sheets are blowing in the wind. He's just standing there. I think that's a really well composed scene.
I will give Laurie in the final girl score a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I think you have to. I mean, it's Laurie goddamn Strode, so like, yeah, I'll give her a 10 too.
Yeah. How screwed are we, Michael? I think I would die. I don't think I would survive this movie.
I can't get cocky here. Like, a lot of people are like, "Oh, I just run." Well, a lot of people just run in this franchise and they still end up dying. So I don't really think that's going to help you. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm totally screwed.
Slasher survival tip. If your town psychiatrist says a killer's coming home, maybe don't babysit that night. Just saying.
Maybe don't babysit, and maybe believe him.
Yeah, that too.
There'd be a ton of people being like, he's not home tonight. I did my research. I do my own research, and Michael is not here.
That's right.
I'm not going to listen to a doctor. Get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, well, happy Halloween, Michael.
Yes. Happy Halloween to you, to the listeners, to everyone.
Yep.
It's whenever Halloween actually rolls around, I kind of do get like sad though, because it's my favorite time of year, and then it's just like done, and the world has moved on to Christmas now.
I know. It's kind of like that for me too. And then I feel like I didn't do enough to celebrate or do anything for Halloween this year. Like I tell myself every year, I'm going to do this next year. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make the whole month Halloween. And then life goes by and you realize, oh crap, we're already here. And I didn't do half the things I wanted to do, but Yeah.
Well, shit. Like this one was quick. Like normally we carve pumpkins a lot earlier. We did that. We'll do it tomorrow when we're recording this. But like it's been crazy, like how last minute everything's had to be. Like we've had to cram. Even getting the costumes was so last minute. It's just been the month flew by, man. It's been crazy.
It did. Yeah, November is upon us, definitely. So, but thanks for checking out our bonus episode. We're not going to be doing the scare preview or anything because we just want to talk about Halloween tonight.
Yeah, we did that, already this week. So
that's right. Just yesterday, actually.
Yeah, yesterday. So I'm not doing that again.
Well, please subscribe to us if you already haven't. You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And don't forget to now follow our YouTube channel because that's where you'll find the video version of Opening Kill.
Yeah, if you want to see our smiling faces and my creepy little the monkey figure, you got to be subscribed to YouTube to see that stuff. So do that.
Exactly.
And subscribe to the audio version wherever you listen to podcasts as well. Just double up on that.
Yeah, for sure. And email us at openingkillpod@gmail.com if you have a movie suggestion or you just want to make a comment or you want to be our friend. Simple as that.
Yeah, you want to be pen pals? Like we can do that. We'll make it happen.
So next week, next Thursday, our regular day, we're going to be doing a movie that came out earlier this year, which completely threw me. I was not expecting the twist. I didn't do any research before I went and saw it, other than who was in it, but I didn't look at any plot details. The movie is Companion.
Yeah, that one is. I watched the trailer, which kind of inadvertently gave away that twist. Mm-hmm. So I kind of knew what I was getting. I do wish I would have been completely blind, but it was still it's still a crazy movie. So I am definitely excited to talk about that one.
Perfect. So
some great performances too.
Amazing performances in that film. Yeah. So, well, that's all we got. Have a safe Halloween.
Yes. Get all the candy you can.
And share with us.
Yeah. You can go ahead and mail it to us. Just put it in a cooler type box and send it our way.
That's right.
Digitally email it to us. There we go.
Perfect. Do that.
Yes, please and thank you.
All right. That's it for Opening Kill this week. We will see you with Companion next Thursday. See ya.
See ya.
Opening Kill is produced by Mystic Cloud Productions and hosted by Brian O'Connor and Michael Duran. New episodes drop every Thursday wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. And don't forget, you can watch the video versions on YouTube. See you next time. If you survive the opening kill.